showing you a really cute recipe. Breakfast hack quesadilla looks. A moment of silence for how amazing this has come out. Hi everyone, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing something very interesting. In Andrea, our lives are extremely busy. We have so many things that we want to do, but food and healthy food, especially quick and healthy food, is extremely important to us. So Nani Vattu nimge showing you a really cute recipe that is a hack. It's super easy to make. You can make it with anything. If you live alone, if you have very less time to actually spend in your kitchen and you have a really big hectic schedule, or you're just supremely tired and just want to make a meal, this is my go-to. So let's start with some basic ingredients. This is my spring onion. You can use regular onion, you can use anything, but if this is available, you can follow exactly the same. Cut them into small pieces. I love using onion in my food, as yelrugu gottiro hage. So onion, I think, adds the most amazing flavor texture to any food. And if you are somebody young who's watching this video, please take help of elderly people in the kitchen. I always have Devki Didi and Kumarana to help me. Adu already gotiro visha, and everybody loves them and I love them. So even though I can handle the knife, but I still take help. So always take help. So like Manhilden, you can use multiple ingredients in this recipe. And the most unique part of this is that ನೀವು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ eggs use ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. You can make it vegetarian as well, but ನಾನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ eggs. I'm using chicken. ನಾನು ಇದನ್ನ chicken cutlet ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ, that whenever I get hungry at odd hours, I can just slice this, boil this, slice this. ಈ ಥರ chicken cutlets ನಮಗೆ frozen section of any supermarket available ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So these are amazing to use and super tasty and also really fresh. So we have this ready. Okay, so a few of the ingredients before we start cooking. Tumma important ಇದೆ. We're using cooking butter, normal butter use ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, oil use ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ghee use ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. You can use anything to start your thing with. Then of course, ನನ್ನ favorite recently I purchased onion chutney. I like to give it a little bit of Indian twist ಯಾವತ್ತು. So ಅದು ಒಂದಿದೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ mustard use ಮಾಡೋಣ. Mustard. Yes, ಮತ್ತೆ ನನ್ನ fridge is always filled with a lot of amazing things and ingredients. Okay guys, cooking ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ tidy ಆಗಿರೋಣ ಅಂತ. Two major important ingredients, of course, cheese. Again, this is going to be a high protein quesadilla or a high protein breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever that you want to make it. So idralli you can, cheese is extremely good for you if eaten in the right amount. Everything is good for you if eaten in the right amount. So cheese na now of course use mata use. Then I'm using this very interesting whole wheat chapati from ID that makes idli and dosa batter. Usually ಇದನ್ನ ನಾನು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಬಟ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ವಿತ್ ಮೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಚಪಾತೀಸ್, ಲೈಕ್ ನನಗೆ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಚಪಾತಿ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದಿ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಅಮೇಸಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ದೇವ್ಕಿ ದೀದಿ ಟು ಡೂ ಇಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅಸ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ತುಂಬ ಬೇಗ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅಥವಾ ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟೈಮ್, or ಯು ಲಿವ್ ಅಲೋನ್, ಮೆನಿ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ರೀಸನ್ಸ್, ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ಲಿ ಗುಡ್ ಟು ಯೂಸ್. ಹೋಲ್ ವೀಟ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಹೆಲ್ದಿ ಆಸ್ ವೆಲ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲೆಟ್ ಮೀ ಶೋ ಯು ಹೌ ದೇ ಲುಕ್. Actually looks amazing. Ishtu round chapati ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಕಲ್ತ್ರೆ ಜೀವನ will be amazing. Guys, please be very careful when you're using the gas. Supervision is guided, and ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ನಾನ್ ಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಪ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. This is I usually prefer to cook with ghee. because nan prakara tuppa is one of the most healthiest things to eat, but you can cook with unsalted butter as well. And normal butter allu kuda cook ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, oil allu kuda cook ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ನೀವು. Now we're going to put normal ಆಗಿ ಕಟ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಆನಿಯನ್ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಕ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಅಂತ. I'm trying to decorate it to make it look a little fancy for the video, but usually ishta time iralla, so you can spread it the way you like. Salpa spring onions add ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಿ. So ಇದನ್ನ ಯಾಕೆ ಬೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ you will know in some time. More than using any of the normal Indian spices, I'm using chili flakes. I want to add a little bit of olive oil, give it a little bit of glint. So guys, idanna svalpa we'll cook it at low heat so that we can monitor how well it cooks. Now see, svalpa brown aagta ide avagale. Now you can choose if you like your onions a little raw, or if you like your onions a little overcooked. So basically, now egg yak break ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ we want to create a nice base for our quesadilla. I'm going to add a little bit of Italian seasoning because I love Italian seasoning. Salpa salt kodi martante. I don't eat too much salt, so I usually forget putting it in food, and it's one of the most important ingredients for cooking as well, but na jasti tinala, so thanks Kumi. Salt to taste. Okay. Now, ishtu simple agide andre, what we're going to do is we're going to take our tortilla, chapati tortilla. ನೀವು ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ you can actually also use used leftover chapati, like night ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಕಸ್ಮಾತ್ ಚಪಾತಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ and it's left over, ಅದನ್ನ ಕೂಡ ನೀವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. So this is how we're going to put. Excited when I make food because for me it's happiness, and I know ನಾನು ಆರಾಮಾಗಿ ನನ್ನ ಫ್ರೀ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಇಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಲೋ ಆಗಿ ಪ್ರೀತಿನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, but trust me guys, this is one of the most easiest, one of the most just quick to go hacks. ಯಾವತ್ತನ ನಿಮಗೆ need ಇದ್ರೆ you must try it, and you'll tell me that correct Ragini, you were right about this. So we let it cook for 5 minutes. I love how it's looking. I love how the color has just come out. The egg is just perfectly cooked. Yavattu, and now ivaga smell madidru tumba olle smell barta ಇದೆ. Yavattu you have to keep it a point. You have to remember that you should never overcook the egg. The taste of the egg is just right. ಒಂದೊಂದ್ಸತಿ ಓವರ್ಕುಕ್ ಆದ್ರೂ you can just balance it with other flavors, but yes, Zeusಗೆ ಸ್ಮೆಲ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅನ್ಸ್ತಾಗ. What are you doing in the kitchen? Chalo, Gimappa, still no food. Chalo, I had to wash my hand now because of you. Cook ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ಲಿ, I will be back. So now it's time to add our additions. We are going to take just a few pieces of chicken. Yakandre, you have to always remember that you're building on one side, and ನೀವು ಯಾವ protein ಬೇಕಾದರೂ add ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, because this is, I'm going to put a big piece here because this is the first meal of the day for most of us. So high protein food is that it gives you a lot of energy, and the good proteins are always very important and very good for you. Really onchur, very less. I'm just going to put a tinge. Please remember, soya sauce extremely important. Just salpa for the flavor ashte. I know the measurement, so I'm putting it, but please use a teaspoon. Please use a smaller, any spoon, just for the flavor of it. Some raw onions. East side swalpa onion chutney. So all the chutneys can be put on this side because you're folding it. Salpa mustard. And last but not the least, the humble slice of cheese. Break out with no. And now guys, tumba simple again. Take the whole platter and turn it into two. And I will press it. Maybe add cook ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಆಗಬೇಕು ಎರಡು ಕಡೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕುಕ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ಲಿ ಟೋಸ್ಟಿ. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್, ಇದು ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ ಇರಬಾರ್ದು, ಇದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಟೋಸ್ಟಿ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. Now time to slowly turn it. Yes! You note that there are, as the sound, it's becoming crispy. We want it to be crispy, we don't want it to be burnt. And ooze aagta hai, egg and everything. I love cooking these hack meals because they're so good, they're so easy to make. Akasmati vaga, you don't have any of this ankoli. What you have to do is simply just take nennedu mikirodu sabzi or some cheese or some vegetables, any vegetables that are available to you, any chicken that is available to you, on the pan alli one ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ oil ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು toss ಮಾಡಿ ಈ ತರ ಒಂದು ಚಪಾತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಚೀಸ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಯಾರೋ ಗೊತ್ತೇ ಆಗಲ್ಲ that like fast ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು meal ಅಂತ. So these are the most amazing things of always making hack meals. I love making hack meals. You want to maybe open it out a little bit and see how it is. Guys, almost over there. I have zero patience, but pressing it. So now time to put it on a plate and cut it, the reveal. So this is exactly how the breakfast hack quesadilla looks. How it tastes. I've done this before multiple times with multiple things, and every time the change is different. So let's cut it open and see how it is. Okay. Here goes your perfect breakfast, lunch, dinner, high protein meal. ನಾವೇ ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಊಟದ ಗಿನಿ ಪಿಗ್ಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. A moment of silence for how amazing this has come out. perfect balance of protein, chicken, egg, sauce. ಇವಾಗ ತುಂಬ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ಲಿ ಕಾಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈಡ್ ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಹೈ ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ ಮೀಲ್ and I'm just going to go for my workout. Of course, you must eat at least 1 to 1.5 hours before your workout, and ನಿಮ್ಮ trainer ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಗೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ. But this is a beautiful, simple, high protein meal that I took references of and I created by myself. So ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೋದು. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಎಗ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಚಿಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ಲೇಕ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ನಾವು ಆಯಿಲ್ ಮತ್ತು ಬಟರ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಏನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. And cheese is good for you. I use chicken in it, and of course it was whole wheat paratha, right? So yelladralli it was a really good meal, and I feel like meals like these can really start your day very well and quick agu irutte, and nimma ishtavada veg non veg options ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. So do try the recipe and tell me what is the interesting combination that you tried. Until next time.